Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. My name's Anastasia Busis, and I have the distinct pleasure of chatting with four-time Olympian and backbone of Team Canada. She is such a leader. She just won the Fair Play Award. That's the Olympic Sportsmanship Award. Massive international deal. Ellie Black. Buddy, it is so lovely to see your face. How are you doing? I know you've been busy.
Thank you. No, I have been so busy, but I've been doing so good. Trying to soak up all the experiences from Paris to now being on tour, just trying to soak it all up and live in the moment.
Well, we're gonna go into all the details because you've been doing it all. But congratulations again for the Fair Play Award. That is a massive deal, and I know you've talked a lot about it. I know you've talked a lot about the viral moment when you're comforting Melanie De Jesus dos Santos, your friend and competitor. She unfortunately had a difficult Paris, of course, and I mean, I just can only imagine that the impact of that moment is still sitting quite close to your heart. Like, that united so many people around the world.
Yeah, oh my gosh. It was such a special moment. I think it really shows what the true meaning of sport is and the Olympics is, coming together, celebrating sport, being a good team player, whether that's with your own team or other athletes from around the world and different sports in different countries. So, in that moment, I just saw a human, someone like myself, someone who's been through ups and downs, and someone who was having a hard time. And she's a close friend of mine too. So I just wanted to go give her some support and make sure she felt that she wasn't alone going through it, and remind her that we're all human, and she's done so much for the sport. She continues to do so much for the sport, but she herself is enough. And, sometimes we as athletes need that reminder because we've all been through the highs and the lows. But yeah, I think it was just a really amazing moment. And I'm so glad that, you know, everyone can kind of relate to that, because that is what sport is about. That is what the Olympics is about. And I think at this games, especially in Paris, you did see a lot of those moments. And so I think that was just, yeah, something very special. And we're seeing a lot more of those kind of like sportsmanship moments
Yeah.
happening. And it's really cool to see within sport.
I love how you said, wanted to remind her that she is enough. That's tough, though, to your point. Like, athletes, and I'm putting on my hat again, like, it's so easy to attach your self-esteem to your results. You have so much wisdom. You're so wise. You've gone to 4 games. What are some of the moments that have taught you that you're enough, regardless of the results?
Yeah, it is really tough as a elite athlete, competing at the highest level, even as a younger athlete, no matter where you are, sometimes we get tied to results. Our identity is basically our results in sport. And so I think over the years, I've learned that, I've had an incredible community, and family supporting me, my club, my province, my country. And I've learned that, even in times where I've had mistakes or I haven't had the performances that I wanted, that the next day comes and you have another chance and another opportunity. You get to learn. And most importantly, yeah, you learn from those experiences and you grow as a person and then as an athlete. And I think that is the most valuable. Also, the impact you have on others watching. I've had so many young athletes come up to me and say, hey, like, I've learned that it's okay to make mistakes and not be perfect all the time, because the best in the world, I've seen you make mistakes, and you're amazing and you're the best in the world, and you continue to inspire me. So I think it's just those moments that really truly remind you, but I think it's taking time to ground yourself, surround yourself with those people that truly know the reason why you do what you do and who you are. Because it's hard to separate, yeah, yourself from the results. Sometimes just reminding yourself that you're doing everything you possibly can. You're trying your very, very best, and you're human. Like, we're all
Yeah.
just humans trying our very best, and that's all we can do.
That's a beautiful answer. And I might need to make that like my ringtone. Sorry. We're all just human. We're all just trying our best. In my preparation for Paris, I do need to tell you this. I got on the phone with Kyle Schufelt, to help me research, of course. And he said Ellie Black is everyone's favorite gymnast. Like, even her competitors cheer her on. Everyone wants to see her do well. I do hope you know that that's your personal legacy.
I so appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Like, I think I really do attribute that to my gymnastics community that's helped kind of like raise me, my parents, my community, just learning that there's so much more than results. There is, being a good teammate, being a good friend, supporting those around you. You can still be competitive and still be a good teammate. So yeah, I think that's something that's really, truly special to me. And hearing that really just, you know, brings a spark and lots of joy to me. But that's something that I try and also hopefully inspire the next generation within gymnastics and sport and just around the world to, put those humanly values first, and then, be able to enjoy the experience, the opportunity, and still be competitive, but kind of put those, human values first. Because I think looking back at sport, you want to go through it and be like, I enjoyed my experience. I made friends. I got to travel. There's so much more than just results, but you can do both. You can have the results and you can have a great opportunity, great experience, make connections, and have those memories when you leave sport and move on.
I hope you're making a lot of memories right now on the Gold Over America tour, Simone Biles tour. How is it going? Like, I've just seen so many pictures. It looks amazing.
Oh my gosh, it's incredible. I was on this tour after the last Olympics in 2021. This time we have some male gymnasts as well. So the energy is definitely super high and exciting. The numbers are just like exciting, so fun. But it's so cool. You get to travel across the US with these incredible athletes, celebrating your sport, celebrating these athletes and all of our accomplishments, and inspiring the next generation, seeing all these, parents, kids come out, and hopefully just making an impact for them. But the whole purpose of the show is really, to connect with all the fans and show them that everyone has something unique and golden within you. And that's what makes you special, and to embrace that and just run with that. So it's really cool. It is exhausting for sure, but it's amazing. All of these athletes, I will say this, all of the athletes on this tour are incredible people. And so it's just been truly an honor to be a part of it and to connect more with these athletes because, when we're competing, we have a little bit of time to connect, but in this setting, the stress level is much lower. It's a lot more about enjoying and having fun and performing. So we can connect, we get to travel all together, and it's just been amazing so far.
I love the picture with the goat. Who brought the goat? I'm obviously thinking that there's like a metaphor there with Simone Biles, but it just looks like so amazing.
I was like, I saw the goat and I was like, wait, is there a goat in the arena? I was like, wait, we already have the goat in the arena. Like, Simone is here, but why is there another? But that was pretty funny. So of course I had to get a photo with the goat, the second goat.
Yeah, the second goat. Does it feel like this tour is helping elevate gymnastics into a new level? Because the crowds have been amazing.
Absolutely. I think it's super great exposure for these athletes and the sport in itself, men's and women's gymnastics as well. So I think it's been really cool for these, athletes across the US. And we've had Canadian athletes fly out to come see the show. It's been like very heartwarming, but to see them, to hopefully inspire them, and just show that, we have a lot of older athletes on this tour as well. And you're seeing this shift in gymnastics happen. So you can stay in the sport much longer than, it used to be thought. So I think that's also a really cool part of it, is just to show that like everyone has a different path, everyone has a different journey, and there's so many avenues throughout sport now to continue and do that into an older age and be successful. And this tour I think is just showing a lot of that to the younger athletes, and showing how fun and exciting gymnastics can be, and just to really like truly follow your path within the sport.
It's just pure fun. It's joyous. It was also very cool to see on America's Got Talent. Like, what? You're a celebrity now, girl.
That was so cool. I'm not gonna lie. That was like an experience of a lifetime. Very, very fun. Um, it was kind of a whirlwind too, but it was just truly amazing to be a part of. Like all the opportunities I've gotten through sport, I'm very grateful for. And every day I'm just trying to soak it up and live in the moment. Like I said, being surrounded by these incredible athletes is just, an experience in itself. But we've gotten to do a lot of really cool things and meet a lot of incredible and super cool people. And it's crazy to think, I think we still have like 20 shows left. So we're we're still going hard. We've still got a lot of shows to come. We've got a lot of energy to bring, and I'm sure there's going to be incredible opportunities to come as well.
So you are in the United States, but Canadian Thanksgiving is coming up. What are you feeling thankful for this year?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it would be great to be home and celebrating with my family, but I'll be celebrating with my family here on tour. And I'm just incredibly grateful for everyone who has been supportive of me throughout my whole entire career thus far. Of course, my family, my province community, and my amazing country, Canada. But yeah, just incredibly thankful for all the opportunities that I've been able to have through sport. And I want to, continue to help develop that for the next generations to come. But yeah, just incredibly grateful for every opportunity and every day that comes, and thankful that I'm able to do what I love every day and I'm able to make that my career. Like that is truly amazing.
That is amazing. And Canadians are very thankful for you. I know you have been so busy. I think you had said you were back from Paris for like 2 weeks and then you went right on tour. Are you going to get a little bit of a breather soon? Like what's on the calendar after this?
Yeah, so I was only home for about like just over 2 weeks. I did take a vacation in Europe though, so um,
Lovely.
but it was still busy, and sightseeing and doing all of that. So I got home. I had about just over 2 weeks at home, which was also incredibly busy. You're just excited from all the Paris buzz, seeing everyone again, catching up on stuff that I missed, catching up on stuff that I was going to miss being on tour. So and then I'm on the tour right now. Our last show is November 3rd, and I'll be heading home to Halifax after that in November. But I'm going to be trying to take a little bit of a dip, take a little bit of a rest, really recover mentally, physically. I think it's really important, especially after a busy few years and Paris and going on tour. So I'm looking forward to just being home and really kind of being grounded a little bit with my family, with my friends, taking some time to rest. I am going to see Taylor Swift in November in Toronto, so I'm excited about
How
that.
did you get tickets?
I didn't. My friend got them. Like I don't know how.
Oh my,
So
we might have to talk
yeah,
more about that. What do you want her encore to be?
like anything she'll sing, I'm there for. Like anything that comes out of her mouth, I'm so supportive of. So I'm just there for a good time. Not a long time, one night, but a good time.
Oh, that is hilarious. Do you know how many athletes like I spoke to in Paris that said like Taylor Swift got them through some of the hardest moments and they were almost thanking her for any success they ever had at the Olympics. Like,
Truly, truly. So
oh,
I'm voting that we bring Taylor Swift in for a concert for our Canadian athletes. She's just done so much for all of us. I think we would really appreciate it. I think she would love to meet us, like I think
I'm
it's a
sure.
win-win situation here.
Yeah. We're gonna clip that and we're gonna send it to her agent.
Please,
Oh,
I'll do. Yeah, like I have a lot of experience right now with dancing on the tour, so I can be a backup dancer, I can be a backup singer. Like we're good. I've got her
we're
covered, don't
good.
worry.
Yeah, you're gonna do it pro bono too. Like you don't even need to get
Yeah,
paid. Like, yeah. Okay.
absolutely not. This is for the
Taylor, can you
experience,
hear us? Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Ellie. I really appreciate your time. I'm actually gonna ask you to set up this clip. It's your grip strength. Like, how do you do that? I mean, you're a gymnast, but I need you to come to my house and like open all my jars up. This is funny. This is fun. Give me a little bit of like context with the grip strength.
Okay, so we have been doing like a lot of fun video on tour. And so one that we were doing was just like testing all our grip strength. And I actually thought it was going to be like maybe worse than that. Like sometimes it's hard to tell. I have small hands, so like sometimes like, but we practice bars like for hours, hours and hours a week. I spend a lot of time on bars, especially the past few years, because I've had some ankle injuries. So I feel like my grip strength has gotten a lot better. I also do weight training. So like holding heavy weights also helps with that. But I think gymnastics, like hanging around the bars, it makes your grip strength like pretty good. And I really do like pickles too. So I open a lot of pickle jars all the time.
I
And
love
peanut
pickles.
butter. So
Yeah.
right.
It's
So
very,
I think that's the key. Truly.
It makes you a well-rounded human being. Thank you
Yes.
so much, Ellie. We're going to play you out with this grip strength video, and I appreciate your time so much.
Thank you.
Oh wait, oh my god! Oh, it's so good. Oh, that's so easy.
Oh.
Oh, I'm pretty strong. 81.
Whoa.
No.
40 more than the goat.
59. Oh, wait.
Whoa. That's good. Whoa.
Oh, wait. Oh, this is so bad.
What?